On Saturday, my son and I participated in a race. There was not a lot of video shot here, just some general shots, really nothing of the race, but you'll see some other boats that were racing. But we just didn't have the opportunity to do much filming. But enjoy the sailing shots.
Just gonna go for a little ride. I'm gonna leave the sun cover up because we got baked yesterday. Video of it while I'm in here.
Okay.
I'll explain it to my viewers what's going on with a nice voiceover. Now, the wires are close together. Wow, this is hard.
Yeah, if I even see...
Come on, flash. Where's the flash? Back in business. If I turn the camera this way, I have more room. But
We are now.
yay. Thank you, Bernie.
You're welcome.
Oh, do you mind actually if you ended up in this video?
No, I don't care.
You're cool with pretty much?
Yeah, anything.
Cool. Good. You heard that, everybody. You got his permission. I'm gonna get in
Chris is getting...
You could hand me the camera.
Sometimes you get a better exposure on video. And now I just dropped the light. Because with the video, I can go through a range of exposures by moving the light around.
Oh, true.
So, with the light. The purpose of this is to show Bernie what I can see by sticking my head way up in here.
So that means it's really close to the beginning.
Okay, you're right. That wasn't conduit. That was a piece of wood. When I was looking at it from farther away, it fooled me. It's not conduit. So it's just wire. And it's up near the top. I can stop. So the trim. Moving the trim to remove the headliner. Because the wires are over up here. Right there. You gotta make a splice.
Yeah, unless you have something else you'd rather put it in.
That's good. Familiar sight. So it looks just like it did in the middle of winter when I had the whole boat.
There's where it comes in. It's got to go out through there. Wait.
didn't even have the video recording. Missed the first part.
Okay, so we're cut for a staggered joint here. We just split here, split the new line to the pulpit. One continuous line now to the bow line.
From the bow line to right here.
Yep,
Bow light.
and it is bow light. And it is a new style wire. So we'll be able to
It's nice having a hand available for a video camera.
it's much easier that way, I understand. It's either that or the tripod. This is the proper kind of
Imagine
wire.
a tripod in here.
A little one, sure. Right up here on the...
Yeah.
I've got a good imagination.
Yeah. Actually, I have an arm that clamps onto things.
Okay. Now, this is the correct kind of wire, tinned. Yellow's the new color code for ground. This is old style. It should be tinned. It's not. So, it tends to corrode.
Yeah. It needs fixing.
Pardon?
It needs fixing. It corrodes.
We'll use a proper crimper. And just get everything started. This just holds it in place.
It's ratcheted, right?
And this is a ratcheted
Another
crimper.
good reason for the ratcheted one is that you can do this.
Yeah.
Get
Oh,
it
yeah.
ready- Get it ready. Now you have a way to hold it.
Notice I'm not twisting the wires. They
Yeah.
go straight in. Never twist them.
Uh-huh. And so anybody who's watched me do crimping, ignore all that and do it like this.
Now these connectors are supposed to be for 16 gauge. They're not doing well. I will release it.
You need a bigger one?
I might need the blue. I'm checking. Yeah,
Want the blue?
need the blue.
Okay.
Put these away.
Oh, yep. Last two blue ones.
Yep. Yeah, the reds might be okay for 16 gauge solid, but not for 16 gauge stranded. There is
So
a
therefore
difference.
I've been using the wrong size this whole time.
It's going to be whatever.
Yeah.
You know, the main thing is let's get things safe here.
Just, yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
So I've got that. That's pushed in. Now we push on that until it can't go any farther, and then it releases. That's a crimp.
Yeah.
Nice double crimp there. And then what's going to go here? Did I do that? No, I did it correctly. Okay. Making sure I did it right.
So they're not the same length. They're staggered on purpose.
Deliberately. That way it takes up less space. And if something does break free, it doesn't short to the other.
That makes sense.
Looks like I might have stripped that a little long.
Well, I have extra heat shrink tubes, if that helps.
No, this will be okay. This is going to be heat shrunk anyway. Once again. And connected another double crimp.
Yep.
So we've got all 4 crimps in there.
Double, nice.
We're going to have to use the vacuum cleaner again.
No worries. Another battery on the charger at home. I just swap them.
Pardon? Oh,
Another battery on the charger at home. I just
Yeah.
swap them.
that's what makes them nice. So, once again. done. Okay, I know it fits. I'm gonna have to hold it in place in a moment. Always do a pull test. That one was no good.
Uh-oh. I can give you a red connector, but I can't give you a blue connector.
The other side's good. Listen, no, sometimes crimps fail.
Yep. Right.
We might have to wait for this. I can get that in.
Yeah. So if it passes the pull test, it's
No,
okay.
this is not. This
No?
won't make it.
Okay.
It's not going in. So we're going to have to wait for another blue.
Okay.
Big head through little hole.
Since it's up with motor goes by. Okay. Can I interview? Okay. This is Bernie. Bernie figured out what was wrong with the running lights. Let's look. There was a short in the.
There was a break,
There's a break. Okay, I got to use the right terms. There's a break in the wire here because the wire ran up here and out there. You can see our replacement wire, which we ran in a few minutes ago, runs through here and down there, and that's where it goes into the boat. And right now, a little bit of sealant on here to keep that wire from. Since there's a penetration all the way through, we don't want water running in, and water will run in here a little bit at a time, but it will run in. We put some silicone in the bottom, but it's really hard to get at and probably not a very good job. So we're going to dab a little bit of silicone right around there. Actually, is it silicone?
Yes.
Okay.
It's boat sealant.
Which is primarily silicone?
Primarily silicone.
Okay.
I'm going to put this in the garbage pail.
Yep, good place for it. And I meant that it drips. That's not that it's bad, not that it's bad stuff or anything. I'm just gonna neaten up the bead, and that'll be good. And we're only gonna do it on this one leg of the pulpit because that's the only one with a hole in the bottom that goes into the boat. The rest of them,
That we know of. We didn't look
Okay.
at the others, but there's no wires through them.
right, because there's 4.
This was probably so easy to do before the anchor lock was installed.
Yes, in a previous video I showed the anchor locker, and I'm in much dismay over the way that was set up.
Okay, we need to go and get up.
Just
Squirt it up and in.
squirt it up and in.
So we seal that because that
With
was
armor on this, I can't.
that was not sealed well. And again, there were 2 breaks in the wire that I found. Let's do a better job. I'd seal below it first, you know, where gravity is pushing it down. You know, just squeeze it out of the way a bit. Yeah, you got plenty. Don't come more.
I think it's going somewhere.
Yeah, don't go anymore. You got plenty.
Oh, that's what you were saying. You were saying don't go anymore.
Right.
I thought you were saying
I
don't
did plenty
worry.
on the wire.
I thought you were saying don't worry. There's plenty.
Okay, now a little bit on the front side. That's it. You're done.
Oh man.
Okay. Hey, we got a mess again. I'll get you something to kill that.
Look what you did to me. Look what I did to me.
Okay. Gosh. It's not stopping.
Is that because our fingers are covered in silicone?
This one isn't.
That should make it stop. Not the one. It's the red one.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Okay. Well, one of the things we found when starting to troubleshoot the bow and stern lights. Stern light was working. It's okay. The bow light, it's old style cable. As you might see, this is not tinned. All boat cables should be tinned. And there is some corrosion here. We've actually already cut it back. The old ring connector literally fell apart. So we're going to crimp on a new ring connector right here. And let's see, I'm checking the strip length on it. And it's a little long. So let me cut that back a little. Get rid of trimmings. Power is off.
Yes.
Once again, we'll put it in the crimper. Gotta make sure I've got it, the crimp die directly over the right space here. This is actually a double crimp die, yet the connector here looks like it should only have a single crimp. Just pushing them together. Oh. I missed it. Crimp worked.
What?
The crimp worked. It wasn't in all the way.
Okay.
So let me grab another.
All right.
They're right over here. Happens when you can't really see what you're doing.
Is it more light or just the space?
Combination.
This thing fools me all the time. I always try to open it on the wrong side. So, but
Nope, I'm on the correct
Yeah, I
side.
think you were right. Yeah.
There it is. That's a number 10 terminal. This is a screw that'll go through it, so always check. Remember, electrical
Yeah.
code, no more than 4 ring terminals on any connection.
4.
4 maximum.
Okay.
Largest one always on the bottom.
Okay. Don't look in the battery compartment yet.
We have a few
kidding,
parts
I don't
here,
think I
and
have
we're going to be redoing the entire battery compartment.
Yeah.
Okay, one for heavy duty, that includes the new batteries eventually, and then this bus bar will handle all the lower current devices,
Gotcha.
including a little thing called a bilge pump.
Aha.
Somewhat critical.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll try this once more, maybe twice. We'll try it until we get it right.
Or are we ran out of connectors?
And we got a lot of these. Nope, that's not in. There it is. Now it's fine.
Okay.
Okay. And then we'll put that together, and we're going to put it right back on the breaker. Remembering the indicator light as well. So everything will go back.
Our next project was to troubleshoot the autopilot.
Yeah, to the orange, hooking to the orange thing. A flat screw.
Common screw. See how you screw
Looks
down.
like a combination. Looks like a combination flat or.
I guess I could have found a worse place to put this.
I'm pretty sure I found it.
I found its cable.
Well, yeah. It's over here. Of course, it's crossways on the thing. So, like, I can't get to it, really. I can touch it. Seems to be hooked up.
Pardon?
Seems to be hooked up okay.
Okay. We can run through some tests on it, it sounds like.
Do I have to be able to get to the wires? Because I really can't.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Looks like just you'd think it would. It goes to the bottom of the quadrant,
Okay.
and then over to the, there's this arm with a thing that looks like the sensor portion of it, and
Okay,
some
this
wires
looks
coming
a
out.
little scary here. Looks like a power cable just cut off. I'm serious, though.
Cut off, I mean, you're talking about the autopilot or something
No,
else?
one of your 120 volt power. It's probably what it is, at least.
Lovely.
It's literally dead-ended right here.
Let's hope that was abandoned.
Well, hopefully the other end is too. Of course, it's not labeled. But it goes towards the bow. You know,
Which
just
is where the
bundle of wires
it
here.
goes to where the power goes.
And it's just following those lines. But yeah, if you looked up here on your left, you would have seen it.
It comes from the cabin towards the stern,
Yep.
but it doesn't.
No, from the cabin towards the stern. And it's just sitting here.
Huh. That could be something to do with the water heater, I suppose. It's in the right direction.
And if we can separate it out.
Okay. What's the plan with the sensor here? Do
We
I
wanted to make sure we really had it, and then there's testing that we can do on it.
do I just need to turn the wheel, or do I need to stay in here?
Pardon?
Will I just need to turn the wheel, or do I need to stay in here?
You don't need to stay in there. We can, you know.
Good. And my little...
After running through all the diagnostics in the manual, we came to the conclusion that we needed to call a professional, which I did on Friday, and I will let you know when I hear back. And while we were fixing the wiring for the running lights, I replaced the fixture on the front, which ran about $40. And I also spent another 20 or 30 bucks on connectors. I got way more than I needed, so I'd have a supply. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't done already. We'll have something for you next week, a little different. And have a nice week. Thanks.